beautiful about what we work with here, Mark. As they age, it only gets more fun, right? Like this is something where, as time progresses, it's more exciting to the point that they get to a wall like this.
Yeah.
And you've already in your point in your career that you've also got baby stuff from stuff that you've produced.
Absolutely.
Dude,
yeah.
that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
And you keep them on this wall here.
Yeah. So I keep all of my Australis in these glass front opening tanks. I have live pothos in there. I keep a ton of different hides, and really I wanted to make sure that they are feeling super secure and, you know, as natural as possible, which I think helps lend well to establishing them. You know,
Right.
if they feel more comfortable, if they feel like they have the ability to hide, then they're going to act more natural. They're going to breed more natural, and, you know, hopefully just thrive and survive in the cages they have.
So all the same species are in these enclosures, these 6 exoterras.
Yeah, so I have the females up top
Okay.
in these 18 by 18 by 36, and then I have the males down low. This is a sexually dimorphic species where the females are typically much larger than the males. One of the things about these boas is that, generally speaking, they are so...
Dude, that's one of the nicest ones I've ever seen.
They're so calm.
Whoa.
They're generally so well-mannered, well-behaved. They're not super
Dude,
inclined to
look at
bite.
this thing.
Yeah, and this is the mom of the litter that I had this year. Check out the belly.
Wow, dude.
I mean, it's fire engine red. They actually have keeled scales, so they feel differently than other snakes. But man, if you can check out the head, like there's just something so prehistoric looking about these
eyes.
Solomon Island tree boas.
It's like a boreal viper boa.
Yeah, they're super
Look at that
super
thing,
cool.
man. Wow, that is so gorgeous. Yeah, you know, I remember I spoken to you when you told me that you had a gravid female, I think over a year ago, sometime last year. I told you I worked with these species and had a group, but never seen one like this. Like this is, if I would have known they looked like this, I probably would have kept them. I'm not gonna lie with you right now, Mark. This is impressive.
Well, and they have different, like,
They don't look like this pattern wise. They all come differently. Like,
yeah, they're
this could be a morph.
super variable. Where I would consider this one a red one, but there's gold ones, there's yellow ones, there's brown ones, there's gray ones. I even have one that's like purple and pink. And so they're super underrated. They're super underrepresented in the hobby. And man, I just think that they are so cool. They spend most of their time like a Amazon tree boa, curled up in multiple points of contact. Every now and then you will see them actually perching like a chondro. But man, they're just so cool. Here's
That's
one.
the male. Look how much smaller the males are.
This is an adult male, and you can see the pink on him.
Yeah, it's a lot lighter.
Yeah.
And this is the sire to the...
So
or not sure, because from what I heard, you have to have multiple males to a female sometimes. And
yeah, having multiple males definitely helps. The sire was actually a different one, at least to the best of my knowledge. But when I'm breeding them, I do put multiple males into an enclosure at once with the female,
Nice.
and it seems to be working. So the last one that I'll show you is a massive female. She's the biggest one that I've seen in person, and right now it does look like she's gravid.
wow.
So
yeah, she looks big, dude.
they are notorious for faking you out, for blowing up real big and then reabsorbing. But she has been this big for months now, and you know, I am really confident that she's gravid and hopefully have babies by the end of the year.
Is she still eating right now or no?
So that's the weird thing, is the one that had the litter earlier this year, ate pretty much up until she laid, or until she dropped the clutch. So they do get more tentative on food, but they still eat. And so I continue to feed the females smaller meals. If they're hunting, if they look like they want something, I'll continue to give them something. But for her, she's really not shown a ton of interest in food. So I feel pretty confident that we'll get 2 Solomon Island tree boa litters this year.
Man, well, congrats on this, success that you've had already.
Yeah.
Again, you don't hear a lot about this, and yeah, definitely, guys, please make sure you follow Mark and check out what he does with this project. So yeah, let's get to maybe what's behind you.
Yeah. So this is the really fun wall.
Yeah, this is so cool, man.
So with, I feel like with ball pythons, the best that they look for a lot of the time is right out of the egg. After that first shed, man, when they're young, that's when they look the best. Right. Well, with green tree pythons, typically it's about at that like 1 to 2 year mark when they start changing and they're looking wild. In my opinion, that's when they look the coolest, the craziest.
Right.
So we've talked about the Calico line, and I'll show you. This is kind of a quintessential looking Calico, where
whoa, dude,
it's got that pixelation all over its body. It's got a lot of melanism. It's even developing this distinct head to neck color. So in a lot of the calicos, they'll have an orange neck, and then it'll stop at the head. And this one is easily going to be one of the better looking calicos in the collection.
So let's answer the questions people are asking. Was this a red or yellow neonate?
This was a red neo.
Wow.
Yeah, and with the Calico line, the red neos typically are the way to go. And I love working with the lineage of the Calico line. I'm a huge lineage nerd, and so I want to continue to pay tribute to the Calico line with the best looking animals. And for most of the time, that's going to be a red neo for the Calico line.
But you also told me you can't sleep on the yellow calico stuff as well, right?
Absolutely. So this snake's mother was actually a yellow neo. So having a yellow neo with good lineage and
So what clutch was this, Mark?
So that was Calico bred to Honey Bear. Honey Bear is a blue line Biak female.
Wow, cool.
A couple clutch mates that I think look equally as good.
Look at that. So that's a sibling to what we just looked at?
Yep, this
Same
is a
clutch,
sibling.
clutch mate?
Same clutch. This one is a male, so already seeing that it's developing a little bit smaller.
That's common. That's kind of that's what happens.
Yeah, the green tree females typically are a little bigger, a little bit more robust, and once they hit that 1 year mark, they tend to grow a little faster.
And we all know with previous stuff that we've seen in the hobby, pork feeding could make a male look like a female too. There's a lot of times I've seen where people just had really big males and they didn't know it and thought it was a female.
Right. Yeah, here's another sibling from the same clutch. So you can see just how that calico look is coming forward in all these animals.
Yeah, yep, you're right. This is so exciting to see. So again, this was Calico to a Biak.
Yeah, blue line Biak.
Biak.
Yeah.
So what does that mean, blue line Biak?
Well, so it was a blue line male bred to a Biak female. So it's a blue line outcrossed with a Biak.
Biak, got it.
Yeah.
Copy. Okay.
Okay, so
wow, man.
red neos,
Yeah.
Woohoo, we love them.
Gotta love them.
Yeah. But we wouldn't be doing the Texas Chondros room justice if we didn't show some yellow neos.
There's no way that was a yellow. That's a yellow, bro.
So,
are you serious?
This is a...
Are you serial right now?
Yellow
That's a
neo.
yellow? Oh my gosh, dude. Look at this thing.
This one is a female. We produced it right here. And, you know, when it came from an all yellow clutch, I raised the parents that were both yellow neos. And this is what is possible when you do some selective breeding and you spend the time and the effort to make a bloodline work as hard as it can.
So parents of this one was?
So the parents of this one were Muse bred to Crow.
Wow, 2 yellow neonates.
2 yellow neonates. And you can see the results kind of speak for themselves. This is another sibling. Super similar look. This one has better blues on the dorsal pattern.
Oh my gosh.
But still a ton of black all through it.
Look at that, man.
This one's a male. And you know, I love seeing like super dark all black chondros, but man, when the black comes in scale by scale like this, that peppering all over it, I think it's such a cool look.
This is, yeah, I mean, wow, Mark, that's impressive.
Yeah, so another yellow neo. This is their sibling, and it's this mustard yellow just covered in black all over it.
Oh my God, my phone couldn't even pick it up at first. Wow, dude. Look at that thing. Wow, man.
So don't sleep on the yellow neos. If you put in the work, if you do some selective breeding, just like has been done in the reds for generations and generations, you can create some really cool stuff.
Probably my favorite yellow neonate of all time. That is nuts.
Yeah.
That is a gold mine. The more black, the better. This is nuts. And that black's gonna stay, I would say, right? Like, I mean, that's the way that looks. It doesn't look like a transition into anything else. I mean,
yeah. Typically, when it comes in scale by scale like this,
that's what's there. It's there.
The scales are gonna stay black for the most part. There might be some of it that washes out as they get older, but man, for the most part, you can count on a lot of that black sticking around.
I am curious, the mustard look, is it going to go more mustard the way it looks like it's going, or is it going to eventually lighten up? Like, I'm real curious what the end result green tone will be of this snake.
Yeah, I really,
It's gonna be interesting.
I really don't know for sure. My guess is that it's going to darken into this, like, kind of that dark mustard.
Yeah.
Because you can see there's definitely some yellow scales in there that look like they might stay yellow.
And then even the green ones coming in are still more yellow looking.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the first mustard that I've hatched out. And the first animal that I've ever produced that looks anything like this.
But this would be a high yellow calico.
No, this would be a designer yellow neo. Is what I would call this.
So there's no calico blood in this?
No calico blood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is from some Rob Worrell lines. This is from some
got you. Historical yellow neonate stuff.
Yeah, some locality crosses and everything in there. But
dude, this is so freaking neat. Look at that. Oh my God, Mark.
Yeah, it's cool, huh?
Where does this snake rank in your book? Like, I mean, as far as on this wall goes.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there for sure. Yeah.
Not to hurt the other one's feelings, but I'm just saying, like, holy cow, Mark.
Yeah. How can you really choose favorites?
I mean, yeah, but you can.
Yeah, but that one, it's definitely something special.
Oh, that is so freaking neat. Well, this whole wall is something special, and what's beautiful about what we work with here, Mark, as they age, it only gets more fun, right? Like, this is something where as time progresses, it's more exciting to the point that they get to a wall like this.
Yeah.
And you've already in your point in your career that you've also got baby stuff from stuff that you've produced.
Absolutely.
Dude,
yeah.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We actually just built this whole room.
Yeah. I love the lighting in here. Everything worked out, man. I remember when you got the lighting. And I was, you see them on, commercials or whatever on social media, but you wonder, do they really work well? Yeah, they work well.
Yeah, well,
this is awesome.
And the whole thing that I wanted to have in this room is, with green tree pythons, they are display animals. Like the best part about them in all of these cages, I have the males in these 18 cubes. As we were saying earlier, in green tree pythons, the females grow larger. The males tend to stay a little bit smaller. And so I have the males in the cubes and the females are in these 18 by 18 by 30 inch long larger enclosures. So, yeah, that's how I set them up. The larger enclosures have heat panels. The smaller cubes have heat tape along the back.
Oh wow, okay.
And you could put heat panels in the small enclosures, but for this room, I think it would be overkill.
And also for that size enclosure, like I feel like people don't realize, like if you have a snake room, it's a lot easier to just control that ambient versus trying to cook a little box.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
I like that concept.
We can check out some of the stuff. Do you want to start with yellow neos or red neos?
Let's start with the yellows, man. Let's go. Let's start with the best.
All right. Well, the best of the best, probably the best yellow neo that I've ever produced, and I would put this guy up against any red neo ever.
Wow.
But this is Muse.
This is a legendary snake.
Yeah. So Muse is
that thing, dude.
He is a great breeder. He's just an awesome animal, and he was a yellow neo.
You produced Muse, or
Yeah.
Wow. Dude.
Yeah. So I produced him back in 2019 from a Rob Worrell line male bred to a Maruki Biak female. And
so he's already 6.
Yeah.
When did he start breeding for you?
I think around 4 is when he started showing interest, and he was great to breed, but the females that I was putting him with just were stubborn and didn't want to go. But then this year they went, and he's the dad of
He's the man
of a lot of those babies that we saw over there.
Welcome to fatherhood, buddy.
Yeah. So he's a super cool animal. As far as yellow neo, like designer stuff goes, I think Muse is
right there.
top of the top.
Yeah, that's top tier.
Yeah. We have some Calico line stuff. MJ, these are actually some siblings to the male that put in a lot of work for you this year. So these are Tommy Gunn's brothers.
Wow.
So this one definitely has a lot of blue on it.
These brothers look like they were in varsity freshman year. Like, these are no joke. Wow, look at that, Mark.
Yeah.
Dude.
Just electric blue.
Look at that.
And contrasting with those black, like single scales that are coming in. Man, this is a cool snake.
That is a really cool snake.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Frozone.
Frozone.
He's in his super suit.
I love it. And you have not paired these up yet.
No.
Wow, that's gonna happen this year, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
if they're down.
Yeah, that's the plan. So, but even you see the variability in these clutches where
It's wild.
man, even within the same clutch, you see these snakes that they just look totally different from each other. They're siblings, but man, they just don't look anything like each other. And if you want to know the best part about natural perches, it's the way they look.
Right.
The worst part about natural perches
Taking them out.
is getting them out of the cage. Yeah.
But what's also awesome is to see like how tolerant your chondros are. A lot of people think chondros just light you up all the time. That's not all the case with all of them, especially captive born and bred, right?
Yeah. Yeah. For the most part, man, there's really not a snake in here that I would be hesitant to get out and hold.
Wow. Look at that thing, dude.
So this is a sibling
Dude,
to the blue one.
Nuts. Look at that. It's Tommy Gunn's brother.
Yeah. This one, obviously, instead of going more high blue, went high black. Yeah, so super cool snake, but yeah, just a really, really cool green tree python.
That's definitely one of my favorites in this collection. Look at the black on that, man. Well done, Mark. And how's it feel to have your work in other people's collection, like myself, that's doing work? Like, I mean, like it's passing on. Like you got your work that's passing on in other collections. That has to be a huge feeling for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like that's, hatching out your own stuff and having it in your own place is really cool. But man, seeing somebody else plug in your stuff into their projects
That's when it comes full circle.
Is
right?
amazing.
Yeah.
Like there really is nothing better than watching somebody else have success with a snake that you put in, so much work into. The bloodlines, the pairing, like it's really, really cool.
So it's Tommy Gunn's sister right here.
This is Tommy Gunn's sister, yeah. And she's just awesome. Like you can see for yourself how cool she is. But man, she's got this, like, her blue isn't super electric. It's almost like a gray, and then some orange speckling on her face. She's kind of the mixture of those two brothers that we just saw. She's got good amounts of blue. Yeah. She's got good amounts of black. And
she's a female.
And she's a female. So excited to continue the Calico project here. Given the bloodline, the credit it deserves for making snakes like this, and hopefully continuing to make some more that get even better.
And the fact that I have the work that you started in my collection, holdback wise, like, dude, I'm really happy I'm holding a bunch of it back now. Like, this is exciting, Mark.
Yeah, and you just never know what they're going to turn out to be.
Yeah.
And even the most plain snake can end up producing the most wild looking babies. So that's part of the magic of the green tree pythons. Is, man, you just never know what's going to pop out of the eggs.
All right, so Mark, I'm obsessed with the Biak stuff, and I eyeballed this girl as soon as I came in, so we got to end it in style with a really, really nice looking Biak.
Yeah, this is a really, really nice looking Biak, and attitude wise, she's not necessarily the nicest Biak,
which is typical Biak.
But man, she is a absolute tank.
That thing, dude. This is a mature girl, right? Like, she looks like she's pretty, not old, but she's up there.
For sure, yeah. So she's a super cool Biak, tons of yellow and just really dark. So I haven't bred her before, but I'm really excited to see what she's capable of.
Oh, you gotta breed this girl, bro.
A lot of people, yourself included, love keeping Biaks pure and creating more Biaks. And man, there's no other locality that is as variable as Biaks.
True.
But because of that variability, Biaks also work really, really well in outcross projects. So taking a designer line animal, whether it's high black, high yellow, high blue, any of that stuff, and mixing it with Biak is almost certainly a recipe for something awesome. So this girl, she's got plenty of size, she's got the age, and I'll be giving her a chance this year.
Dude, so cool.
Yeah, so excited to see what she's able to produce.
Man, it's epic.
That's the collection. Thanks so much to MorphMarket for showing off this collection and other collections all across the country. I have a profile on MorphMarket. If you want to follow me there, it's TX Chondros. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's TX Chondros. And if you're interested in green tree pythons or Solomon Island tree boas, feel free to reach out, send me a message, and I'd love to chat.